Hey guys, and welcome to a new episode of Minecraft Mondays. This episode, I will be decorating my base a bit. I'm going to be a little bit of a shorter episode, so anyways, give the video a like, make sure to subscribe if you aren't, and we will get right into it. Alright guys, so I was starting out by cleaning up some of my iron chests, and I actually noticed I've got quite a bit of iron blocks stocked up. So for those of you who don't know, I pretty much have, if it's not obvious, replaced all of the floor in my base with iron. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what the map looks like in the town hall, or well, in the center of my base in the castle. So I need to replace all of this green with iron. So I'm going to take the iron that I have now, and I'm going to start over in this area because these edges over here are kind of like, I don't think I'm going to build much else over here. I think I might put something here, and I need to work on this building right here, so I'm probably going to stay away from those. But so I'm going to start by filling in this area with the iron I have, and I should have enough to maybe fill in some of this back area as well. So I'm going to go get the iron and we'll get to it. So I wanted to share a story while I actually work on this because don't think this is going to be a very entertaining episode, as I think I'm just going to be working on the floor a bit. So anyways, actually while I was working on it, I was reminded of last time I really got into Minecraft. My friends and I had started a new server one of my buddies was hosting. And he was hosting it, I think we were playing the Bedrock version of Minecraft at that time. So, anyway, my friends and I were playing the Bedrock version of Minecraft at that time, and we had really gotten a decent world going. My friends and I had built pretty big structures all in an area around each other. I had decided that, being the miner, as I didn't really like to do that creative builds, I was actually known for building these really weird sort of, you can see it really in that build, where just each tier gradually just gets bigger and bigger than the last, except I wouldn't build support structures, so it would just be like, I would just take my initial start house and do a flat roof, and then when I needed more room, I'd just add another layer. So it got really weird, really wonky, and really out of hand. But my friend got upset because, being the gatherer, all I ever wanted to do was hoard supplies. And he just kept coming and stealing my supplies and, all the resources I had spent quite a long time digging for. So I decided that I would make them part of my build so that he couldn't just come and take my resources. So sort of like I've done here, but with like all my diamond blocks, which I didn't have that many at the time. I made my base floor, which was probably like a 9x9. I took out all the wood and turned it into being made out of lapis and diamonds. And the lapis was because he had really been looking for that himself at the time. So yeah, he was not happy at all that I had all the lapis, and in his words, just wasted it by building it into my floor. So he actually ended up taking all of this stuff, and being that it was all of our friends, we went and I took all of the resources he had out of his chests and we hid them. So it was kind of funny because when he came back, he was like, "Oh my god, where's all my stuff?" And that's why you should never play with your friends, guys, because if you're petty, like me and my friends, it just gets bad and it gets worse really, really quickly. So, but, alright, so we're finishing up this little area. Now, the other thing is, I have to put torches out because I don't want... I mean, stuff could spawn, and I've got enough iron golems that they'll take care of it, but I already have issues as it is with slimes. So that's actually the one thing about this map. If I had built this base, if I were building this base now, I would build it in a different area. I would look for a much better area because the issue with swamps is slimes. And, you know, it's great when you're trying to build, like, a slime spawner, but it's annoying when, you know, every 5 minutes at your base, there's a slime. Especially if you're working on a big area project and you've cleared out a huge area, you will just get so many slimes. Before I had all my iron golems, oh my gosh, I would come out of my base and there would be probably like 7, 8, maybe even sometimes like 10 or 12 slimes in the area because I had flattened out such a huge area that there were just all of these slimes. And when you don't have diamond armor yet, oh man, that was annoying. So, you know, if you're thinking of building a project, keep in mind the kind of things that spawn randomly in your area, because you don't want to deal with that at a later point. So this is another thing. Water holes, like all over my base. There's just like 1 block of water because I was too lazy to clear out all the water. So always a fun idea. I will be right back. I have to go get some food or I will starve, actually. So maybe there's some in one of these chests over here. This was when I was last building over here. These are trades from all of the guys over here. I don't want to take that, so yeah, I should be able to get food right in here. If you remember from the one of the last episodes when I gave my tour, this is where my food storage is just right over here. So I know what side of the building I'm on because I've played it on this map for such a long time, but a lot of my friends get frustrated because they say it is too confusing, and when they've gotten on, they're like, I have zero idea where I am or where I'm going when I'm inside your house. So I've been considering like working on the decorations by like color coding the sides with different carpet, but that is a project for another day. Like, this whole world is full of half-finished projects, so everything is something to work on and get updates with. So there we go. Okay, I think I will be back when I finish filling in this small little area. Alright guys, so I finished placing the floor. It's raining out right now, so I have the sound muted, but I'm going to put down these torches and we should be good to move to the new area. I was thinking about building something over here, but then I realized this goes upstairs, so I don't really want anything necessarily here. I might come through and extend the path, but I'm still thinking about that. So while I am considering that, I think we should head over this way and fill out some more areas. So if I come this direction, I want to say it's pretty well filled out over here, yeah. So, I mean, I could fill in this area here between the houses, so I'm going to do that. Really just looking for, like, small plots to fill in just in the meantime until I figure out what I want to build. So yeah, I'm just going to continue to, or well, until I finish using up all the iron I have. So just do this, I just do this kind of periodically because my farm only generates so much. Oh man, I just screwed up this farm in here, speaking of farms. Oh boy, yep. So let's actually do that. And this is one thing I hate about villagers, is no matter what I plant in here, they always switch it to beets. I don't know if it's just the area I'm in. I don't know if it's something to do with my villagers, but all they want to plant are beets. So it's kind of annoying because when you're trying to build an automatic farm, it does get in the way. So like downstairs, I kept having the issues where unless I filled their inventory with whatever I wanted them to grow, they, no matter what, would immediately try to switch to growing beets. So let me know in the comments down below if you know why. Is it because I'm in a swamp? Is it like each region just grows whatever it's best for? Or is it something to do with the way I have it set up? So, or is it just random and each villager grows a different thing? So yeah, let me know down below if you know. But gonna finish doing this, so I will be back once I finish filling in this area. Like I said, I'm probably gonna go across to here and then fill in over by that house a bit. So I'll be right back. Oh man, so it looks like I actually ran out of iron. So before I call it quits, I need to go and find enough to finish here. I already checked and my farm is empty, so I'm going to head downstairs and into the chest room, as I believe I have enough ore or blocks or either one to check. So let's head back down. Alrighty. So if I head over here, yep, I have 30. That should be more than enough to finish it off. So we'll go back upstairs and I will finish placing these blocks down, and I will after that show you guys how I update the map in my chest room. Or not update the map in my chest room, but update the map in the main hall. So I still don't know what exactly I should call this. It's literally just an empty room with a map. And I really do think I need to decorate it, but I have not figured out how I want to go about doing that exactly. So anyways, like I said, I'm going to finish placing these and then I will be right back. Alright guys, so as you see here, I have my map and this area right here I filled in. So if I pop the map off, pull it up, there we go. I'm close enough that it just instantly fills in everything that I did. And then there it goes. So now I have to correct this map. I can pull this one off just real quick. And there is that one. So like I said, I don't have enough to just build something here. I'm thinking maybe I'll build up some more stalls like I have in front of my house. I'm not entirely sure. So the next thing I need to do, I believe, is update this map. There we go. And so that's all the iron that I have placed so far. As you can see, I've taken up a large area over here. I really think I need to go through and get some more supplies to be able to add the rest of these sources. But like I said, I do need way more iron. So I'm going to need to get way more iron from this before I can finish off my plans. Trying to think of what I would want to do next. So I am actually, yeah, I think I am going to go right now, and I'm going to go and extend this pathway. So I need to go and find more gray concrete. I don't think I have any stored here, so I will likely have to make my own again. So let's just double check. Yeah, nothing. So to make gray concrete, I think I need to pull up a table. Here we go. Here's a crafting table. So in order to make concrete, I will need one dye, and then 4 sand and 4 gravel, which I've got plenty of. So to make gray dye, I need to go and hunt some octopuses. So I'm going to go grab my sword, and then we're going to go hunt some octopuses. Alright guys, so I've come over to the other side of the river because this is the best way to kill or hunt squids for me. Is going to be to come to the river and kill them. So I'm going to probably go for, I don't know, maybe a stack. of ink sacks, just because then that way I won't need to go for more anytime soon. So I should get them quick, as I've got Fortune 3, so I will be back after I get all of these. Alright, so right here I have my whole stack of ink sacks, which I am going to just instantly turn into dye. And from here, I will need to go down into my chest room and grab some bone meal to make the white dye. So let's head downstairs right now. Keep going, keep going. Here we go. And so first, while I'm on my way, gonna grab some sand. Gonna grab 1 stack of bone meal. And then I can make 2 stacks of gray dye. Let me just double check before I make all of this, because I'm paranoid that that is exactly what I actually need. So the last thing I want to do is make all this dye and then actually realize, hey, no, I don't need it. And then I've got, well, that would be 128 of something I don't need. So, gray concrete. Yep, so go ahead and make the gray dye. So the thing is, I think I've got way too much gravel and not enough sand. So I won't be able to make 2 stacks of the dye, or of the gray concrete, but that's okay, because we'll go ahead and use just what we have right now anyways. So let's see. If I head over here, I'll just grab 4 stacks of gravel, so you can make 1 set of dye, or 1 set of concrete. There we go. So we can make 60, which is quite a few stacks. Okay, so if you haven't used concrete before, you will also need to be able to get some sort of water source. So we'll go ahead and grab a bucket. And so concrete powder, if we head upstairs, I'll show you how everything works. Alright, so if you haven't used concrete powder before, or concrete, in its powder form, it functions just like any other gravity block. In order to turn it into its actual form, you'll first need to put it down. So let's go ahead and clear part of the path. And put it down. So if I see right here, it's going to fill in this area. Okay, so if I keep putting these down, I'm going to be wasting them here by filling in the hole with it, but I'll show you anyways. Once you apply water to it, it turns into concrete. So kind of like how real concrete works in the real world, you have to first mix water with it. So I'm going to make a little path here, and I'll show you guys kind of what it looks like when I'm done. Alright, so I've got this kind of coming this way, and then going up and to the staircase, because over here I'm going to build towers at the 4 corners of my base. I know I don't have any now. Catchphrase of this world is, it's not finished yet, so yeah, gonna apply the water to what I have. And from here, I'm going to head this way and make a path going along over here. So I am now going to basically dig up all of this iron I just placed and head over this direction. So I will be back again once I finish this path. Let me know down below, guys, if you would rather see me mine and hear me ramble over it, or if you are okay with these kind of cuts that I've been doing. So, like I said, just gonna keep going, and I will be back when I'm done. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to need is actually have part of what I need to finish the next steps, but I have some nether brick wall. Oh, I don't know why I placed that. and some polished blackstone. So the last thing I need are hoppers, and I think I put those in with the redstone. And then I will need from this chest, I think. Alright, I guess it's not in here. Anyways, the last thing, oh, here it is. So the last bit I will need is some chain and some lanterns. I do need more chain, so I will pull out some of this. And if I look, I need iron nuggets. So I've got some of the bars. I think I only need to do like 4 into bars. So let's go and chain this back to there. Here we go. So now I have everything I need, and I will show you guys what I like to make. So if I go back upstairs, you will be able to see the light posts that I have made around my base, which we are going to add some in as the final touches for the path. So if I head back outside, the reason I do this is if you look here, I have been able to get rid of all the excess torches laying around and just replace it with lanterns, which looks so much nicer. Actually, I realized I didn't use the chain on these. But, so all I will need to do is I think I did, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 block. So if I come over here, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, place the block there, place that there, put the lantern here, and then I need to be able to, here we go, let's see, I need to be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4 up. So I've got to go 4 up. Let's clear this. Put another block for standing on. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 up. Put another block. And then put 1 hopper. Or I've got to go and put a block there, put a block there, and then we can put what? A hopper here and a hopper here. And the reason we need these blocks underneath is so that the hopper aims straight down. So I could be doing this wrong, but let me know in the comments if you know of a better way to get the hopper to go straight down. But as far as I know, you need a block right underneath, because otherwise, if I do it like this, off to the side, it'll put it going into the side. And I don't want that. I don't think it looks right. So then I can hold the shift key and place 1 there and 1 there. And then so now I can remove almost all of these torches. The next step is going to be to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to switch. So this side now gets the lantern, and this side gets the post. As you see, I've kind of done it this way the whole way down, going back and forth. So I'm going to finish going this way the whole way down, back and forth. And I'll try and get back as soon as I am done. Alright, so I did want to add 2 things. So I noticed that it would be a little bit dark over here, so I'm adding these onto the sides of the hut, just to add a little bit more light, so that way when I remove all of these torches, it's not so dark over here. I did realize a better way to build this, so if I come back to, this is going to be the base, so I got the 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to want to first go on either side, and then go up, and then you can go hopper, hopper, jump down, mine, and place the lanterns. So, almost finished. I'm about halfway done with the first little stretch. So this is looking really good. When I get down here, I'll show you guys how I kind of handle junctions. So, yeah, be right back. Alright, so at this junction, I have two options. Usually what I do, if I head back over here, is I will do on the flat side, 2 and 2, or I think I had another one over here, yeah. I can do like this. I think over here, I'm going to do that pattern. Or I'm going to do the other pattern just because I end on a block here. So putting these would look a little bit better, I think. Just going like 4 corners here. Just because I think it would look too cluttered, especially as you approach the wall over here. So now I'm going to finish going this way, and I'll be back when I'm at the next junction. But on the bright side, I should now be able to remove all of these torches. So I can get some torches back to repurpose somewhere else. So I will get back to my path. Alright, so I'm at the next junction, and I think for this one I'm going to go with 1 on either side. And then as well as 1, but I want it to overhang over the path. So if I go 1, 2... see, 3, 4, and then overhang, so I'm gonna go there, and there. Let's head over to this one. Oh, too low. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got some cool Minecraft music in the background. Oh, forgot to put the block, so I'll go 1, 1. There we go. Can hear my automatic sugarcane farm going. Alrighty. So, there we go. Let's wait for him to get over here. I'm going to halt there with the post-construction because I don't know exactly what I'm doing down this way yet. So this is kind of how it's looking. Oh man, how did I manage that? Uh-oh, I screwed that up. So I'm going to correct this little screw up right here. So if I go and fix that with... So I'm going to fix this little screw up, and I will show you how quick, see how quick this is to kind of go about. Which means I also need to reverse this one. So if I go here, and it's just because the pattern doesn't look right. I mean, there's no real other reason than that. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, block, block, do that one, and then there we go. So I'm getting really good at posting those, so I'll finish that. And this one as well. Sweet, so. All right. And at that, I pretty much have finished what I'm doing. And that's why I have to crouch. So yeah, to use a hopper is just a reminder you have to crouch. Alright guys, I think I'm also going to go this way, so we'll finish this path as well. So I'm going to do this path and I will be right back when I'm done, because I just need a couple spots here. Alright guys, I'm going to finish this little area in this path, and then I think we'll do 1, 1, 1, 1, really makes no sense for me to go too big here. So I can get rid of that and that. I think I can pretty much get rid of these torches here too. I don't know why these are still here. Oh, knocked out the wall, so we'll go ahead and put that back. But anyways, I'm going to finish the last little bits I can of the various paths. So I'll put a torch or a little post there. And I think we'll put one here. Alright guys, I'm going to finish and I will be back. So this is what we're looking at before. Alright, so this is kind of a unique section as it leads straight up to this house. So I'm almost thinking... I also did run out of hoppers, but I kind of like the idea of just this little part here that heads up towards this house being only these. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... and that, and I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that. I do think we'll need one more, because I think the idea of putting one like right here, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, we are going to call an episode here. I know this is a little bit of a shorter one. I'm sorry, I really slacked off this week on the content, but I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to subscribe if you aren't, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.